guys, so sorry for like the weird beige white type look. I don't know, my comforter that I normally have on here is in the wash currently and I didn't want to wait for it to get out of the dryer, so here I am filming on my sheets. But I'm very excited about today's video idea because, I don't know, I wanted to do this for a while ever since I saw Ryan Abe from SDK make a video kind of similar to this. He was just talking about how he would get a bunch of tweets like, Ryan, is it weird that I do this, this, and this? And then he was just like, no, it's not weird, let me tell you all of the weird things that I do. And then I also, after I saw Alex A-Dub's, her like Why I'm a Terrible Roommate video, it was just her like listing all of like, not like the terrible things about her, but just like things that she does. And I just got the idea to just make a video similar to that, that just shows you how much of a freaking weirdo I am, because I'm really weird and I have really weird things about me just like everybody else does. And some of these might like be relatable, some might not. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. I literally made a list of just like weird shit I do on my phone, so here we go. So first off, I literally separate my candy out from the ones I'm going to eat and the ones I'm not. I hate like lemon Starburst or like lemon candies in general. The only Starbursts that I eat are the pink and the red ones. The only Skittles that I eat are the purple, the green, and the red ones. Also with oranges, I talked about this in my pet peeves video, but I get like anxiety, not like anxiety, but I'm just like, ew, when somebody's eating an orange around me, because like you can just smell it and I just The next thing to prove more of my toddlerness is my two little friends here who I sleep with every night, and I don't put them in the background of my videos. Like normally they're just sitting on my bed when I make my bed, but I don't put these in my videos because I don't want people to think that like I'm a 2-year-old, so I just kind of like push them off to this corner over here whenever I'm filming. But yeah, this has to be underneath my arm every single time I go to sleep, or like it feels like naked for me. And then this guy is so big, as you can see he's freaking huge. He's so big that I can spoon him, so it's like having like a person there, and then like I have this one under my arm and I just like hug them to death and just sleep. When Maddie slept over at my house, she was like, I leaned over and you were cuddling this the whole entire night, and I was just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. When I was little, I used to have this like roly-poly obsession. We had these little like rocks that were sectioning off a garden area that my parents had made, and I would just pick up all of the rocks that they had placed there for a reason, and there would just be like multiple like little roly-polies, and I would just like roll them around in my hands, and I would put them in cages. I would give them leaves to eat, and like I would free them after the next day, but like I still play with them all the time. Like I have multiple pictures on my phone to this day of me having like roly-polies on my hand, just because like I love roly-polies. They're so cute. They're such cute little bugs. They don't even bite you. They just go all over you and it tickles, and you're just like and you're just a little kid, you know. I don't know, freaking roly-polies, man, those things are great. Here's some evidence pointing to the fact that I am obsessed with Miranda Sings, and I am Miranda Sings, or at least I was as a child. You know how she like doesn't like anything spicy because like minty things are spicy? That was my really weird thing when I was little. Like I didn't like anything mint, I didn't like toothpaste or anything like that because it was so spicy in my mouth and it made my mouth feel like so weird. And I've obviously gotten used to like toothpaste and like mints and like gum and stuff now, but like I was never really into like the flavor of mint, and especially when I was little, like if I was ever given a mint, I'll be like, nah, it's spicy! The next thing that I do is kind of more like of a favorite food thing. I love cheese.
I like cheese, 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 I like cheese.
I am obsessed with cheese. Cheese is amazing. Just slices of cheese. Preferably aged cheddar cheese is kind of like the best in my opinion, because it has just, you know, that tang to it and it's just good. And after I have that one like cheese fulfillment, I'm good for the next like 3 hours until I have to get a new one. So, you know, it's just, you know, it's kind of like my drug. My happy little pill, take me away. Oh wow, that's a weird thing that I do. Sing all the time. I sing all the time, but only in like really weird accents. Like it's not like I'm trying to sing good. I just sing songs all the time in really weird voices, especially in the car. You guys have seen that kind of though in vlogs and stuff, but like also accents. I do accents in videos all the time, and sometimes I don't even realize when I'm doing the accent. It's kind of like my Miranda Sings like impersonation type thing. Like I don't realize when I'm just like slightly becoming Miranda, and my friends are like, okay, you're a weirdo. And like I don't realize when I start like talking in a country accent and I'm like, that's really good, you know, you should do that. Talking in accents is so funny. I have so many different voices. I dabble in making my voice something that it's not, just because I like the way it sounds, or just when I'm nervous I start talking in an accent. Some other really weird things that I do is just sit weird, like I'm sitting weird right now. Basically, okay, I'm gonna try to remake this for you. But when I sit with my legs crossed, I sit with them crossed, and then the one on underneath, I sit on that one. So like when I was sitting at school, I would sit like this. Like I sit with one leg here, and then you sit on it, and then you cross the other one like over it. And people would like turn over to me and be like, "Why are you sitting like a pretzel? Like what are you doing?" And I'll just be like, I don't know, man, it's comfy. Sometimes in chairs, like at restaurants, I sit like this. Like, it's actually just because I have restless leg syndrome. I'm convinced from my freaking anemia, it actually is a real thing. I get like surges in my legs that make me like want to move them, or like they feel really uncomfortable in certain positions. I don't know. I'm just weird with my legs. Also, on top of sitting really weird, I can sleep anywhere. Any point of the day, I can fall asleep. One of my teachers in high school asked me if I was narcoleptic, like on a serious note. Like she pulled me aside and was like, "Are you narcoleptic?" And I was just like, "Miss Phillips, I don't know what to tell you. I'm really tired." I slept like on this part because it's kind of more like you get the arm fat going here. It's a really nice pillow, so I would sleep like this like all the time in school. So I mean, that's probably why she was annoyed that I was sleeping in her class. But I mean, I can literally fall asleep anywhere. This is kind of more from when I was with my friends from back home, but like when we would go to, I don't know, like gatherings or like social events, we would steal or really just like borrow a family portrait from somebody's house, and it would just be like missing from the wall, and they would just like take a picture of it and like put it on Twitter and be like, "Okay, who stole the painting?" I don't know why we thought it was so funny. Like, it's actually really creepy that we'd steal family portraits. Of course we give them back eventually, you know what, but it's just funny to take them initially. You know, just like a souvenir. You just gotta take a little souvenir and then give it back at a later date. The last thing is kind of stemming from my Odd Future obsession, but like anything that they put out, I will listen to. Any of you who listen to Tyler the Creator, I don't know if you've heard this song, but it's called Tina. It's off of Bastard, and it is the most outrageous song in the whole entire world. And like that kind of music is just so funny to me. Or like the song Trash Wang, like they're just such outrageous songs, and you're just like, this is garbage. Why am I even listening to this? But it's so bad that it's good, and like, oh, I just love it. Like there's multiple times when I'm just chilling in my room, and then one of those songs will come on my shuffle, and I'm just like, Tina, burn your fucking weed. Tina, burn your fucking weed. Tina, burn your fucking weed. And on that note, that is the end of this video. I'm sorry that it got really strange at some points, but you know, this is real, this is me. I just kind of wanted you guys to learn a little bit more about me in my weird, quirky ways. And just, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're a new subscriber, hopefully you learned a couple more things about me. And if you're an old subscriber, maybe you didn't even know half of these things. I hope you didn't, but you probably did know a few of them. Some of these things were like really not even weird and were kind of relatable now that I'm actually sitting down and making the video. So maybe I shouldn't title it like Why I'm a Weirdo, but I don't know. I'll come up with something, and yeah, then you'll be watching this now. So anyways, I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Stay smiling, bye!
I don't like them innocent, I don't want no face fresh.